Every guy has that one girl in his friend circle who he crushes on and wants to get into a relationship with. Sometimes you like that girl so much that you not only want to become her boyfriend, but you also want to dominate her on bed like it's the last day on earth and you are the last couple standing. But unfortunately, the statistics say that more than 93.57% of guys either get rejected by their crushes or are never ever able to make any move on them. And a lot of times, our homies get stuck in the friend zone with a marginal chance of ever getting out of it. And if you don't want to get stuck in that same rejection zone where more than 90% of the guys fall into, then watch this video very closely till the very end. Because in this video, I'm going to share not one, but two psychological techniques with you that I learned from Dean Cortez, the world famous dating coach and the creator of the tactical attraction dating system. Using these techniques, you will be able to instantly make a girl feel a strong attraction towards you and become the dream boy she was always searching for now. If you have just a few minutes, then I would love to share these techniques with you. You got a minute? Okay, great. So, let's begin. Name of the method is the familiarity syndrome, which we use in combination with the dream boy effect. In this deadly combination of psychological techniques, we take advantage of her past and paint a familiar story in front of her, making her believe that we are just like her and have gone through the same pains as her. Then we use the dream boy effect to set herself up as the Prince Charming she has always desired to be with. What is the dream boy effect, you ask? Well, it's a psychological template that exists in every girl's brain about what kind of guy she is dreaming to be with ever since she was a little girl reading Cinderella. And that template is actually pretty simple because every girl needs a guy who makes her feel secure, understood, cared about, and loved while being a person she respects. That respect is the most important factor because girls don't take off their panties for the guy she likes or even loves. She takes off her panties for the guy she respects. And using the familiarity syndrome with the dream boy effect, you will be able to instantly earn her respect and become the proverbial Prince Charming she was always dreaming about. Here is an example of how it works. Let's say that you have a girl who you crush on and want to be in a relationship with. You know that she has a history of being cheated on by her ex. So, what you have to do is get her to open up about her past. And the easiest way of doing that is by telling her your own story of how your ex cheated on you. And if you have never been in a relationship before, or you were never cheated on, then just make up a story about it so that it connects with her and makes her think that you are just like her and your story resonates with her own past. Then lead on to explaining how devastated you felt, but always end on a positive tone on how you were finally able to move on. Here is something you can say. And then she just left me, you know. It's just funny how easily can people leave you devastated for someone else even after everything you did for them. But you know, it took some time, but I was finally able to get my life back and move on from her. What about you? Have you ever had a boyfriend or do you have one currently? After that, you make eye contact with her, wait for her to respond, and she is probably gonna say something like, "Oh yes, I had one." And then you say, "Had? You mean you broke up?" "Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. What happened?" And then you wait for her to complete her breakup story and finally say, "You know what? If I was there with you, then I would have never ever let you down. I would have always kept you close to me in my heart forever for life. Because after all, being such a heavenly beautiful girl, I would have happily spent the rest of my life taking care of you and loving you." Now that kind of response is instantly going to set you up as an ideal boyfriend and make you the dream guy she has always wanted to be with. Because over here, you are playing on her emotions and connecting with her on a deeper level while also making her feel loved, understood, and cared about. All this is more than enough to make her fall head over heels for you and turn you into her own Prince Charming. And this is a surefire way of connecting with any girl on an emotional level and making her feel a psychological connection with you so deep that she has never ever experienced such a thing with any other guy. And if you want to learn more about more such awesome techniques, then head over to the first link in the description right now because that link will take you to a detailed video course about tactical attraction, which will teach you everything there is to know about the art of seduction. So, hurry up and head over to the first link in the description right now because this is your only chance of changing your dating life forever.